Hi everyone, I hope everybody's doing good. So this is a requested video. This video is just going to be about the blushes. So I'm going to show you my sleek makeup blushes collection. So I'm going to start off with the limited edition blushes. This one is called Aruba, and this one came out with the Curacao palette, which was the Caribbean collection, and this is just a really bright kind of fiery orange color. And it has a beautiful color payoff. They are like really pigmented, so you have to be really careful with these. I'm going to swatch these on the back of my hand. Look at the pigmentation. It's crazy, so you have to be very careful using these because they're amazingly pigmented. They're no longer available in the market, but you might still be able to find them on eBay or on online somewhere. Next is Santorini, and this came out with the Mediterranean collection, and the palette that came with this was called the Monaco palette, and this is a bright fuchsia pink, and this is the pigmentation. It also has a gorgeous pigmentation. This is the pink right here. So this is the Scandalous blush, and this is just a true red blush. This is a really kind of fury red, and this came out I think year before the last year on Valentine's Day. This is a good dupe for one of the NARS red blush, which is called Exhibit A, I think. This blush looks really scary in the pan, but really if you apply it very lightly to the apples of your cheeks, it gives you a really kind of lively natural flush to your face. This is the Scandalous blush. Next is one of my favorite blushes. You might have seen me using this a lot in my previous videos, and this is the blush called Fenberry. And this is a gorgeous blush for fall and winter. It came out last year on Christmas in the Berry Christmas collection, and this is kind of a deep brown berry color, and I love this. I sometimes use this as a contour, and it's kind of a brown with pinkish undertones. This is the color. This one is Fenberry. Next is called Suede, and I don't think this was supposed to be a limited edition, but recently I've noticed that you can't find it in the market right now. This is one of the lightest sleek blushes. It's really nice, kind of nudie brown. It has a slight tinge of peach undertones. You might not be able to see the color payoff. It's on this one. So this is the color right here. You can see that the pigmentation is absolutely amazing, and it's a kind of a pinky nude. So next is the blush called Pantao, and this came out with the peach collection, and the palette that came out with it was called the Paraguaya palette, and this is such a beautiful true orangey peachy color. Best thing about these blushes are they are not chalky, they are not dusty. Sometimes I've noticed that with some blushes, when you just kind of swirl your brush in them, they get all dusty and they've got like product all over running through the palette. But these blushes, you can run your brush through these for a million times and they will not be dusty. They are such an amazing. I think these blushes give the high-end blushes a run for their money. So here's Pantao, so you can see. And this was also a limited edition, one of the blushes in permanent collection called Life's a Peach, which is very similar to the Pantao blush. I'm just gonna compare these two for you. So as you can see, both these blushes are very similar. When you apply them, you won't even notice the difference. This one is Life's a Peach, and then this one is Pantao. So you can see they are very similar. So if you missed out on Pantao, no worries, you can go into the market and get yourself Life's a Peach. They're almost the same color. The first one is Rose Gold, and Rose Gold is one of the famous sleek blushes because it is said to be a dupe for NARS Orgasm. This is a beautiful kind of peachy, rosy, golden blush. It is kind of a peachy color with nice golden shimmer to it. This is a swatch, and you can see that it has a really nice golden sheen to it, and it's a very pretty peach color. Gives your cheeks a really nice glow. Rose Gold. The next one in shimmer finish is Sunrise, and this is also really unique color. It looks like kind of a brownie blush with golden undertones. It looks kind of brown in the pan, but it has like plummy undertones, so this is such a gorgeous blush for fall and winter. It's beautiful. So last from the shimmer finishes, it's this one. This is called Pomegranate, and it's a very nice kind of deep pinky blush. It doesn't have any shimmer, but it has a satin or kind of a sheen finish. And this is the swatch. This is the swatch. This one's Pomegranate. Absolutely gorgeous blushes by Slate Makeup, and you can see they have such an amazing variety of colors. Now moving on to their regular collection of blushes, and they have 5 blushes in their regular collection. The first one I'm going to show is called Coral, and it's not much of a coral. It's not coral. It's kind of a deep peachy, pinky, corally color. It looks really dark in the pan, but it's a really soft color, beautiful color for summer. So this is Coral right here. Next is called Sahara, and this is one of their darker colors. And this is just a kind of a brown color, and it would look lovely to warm up those darker skin colors. So these sleek blushes are kind of deceptive because they look dark, but they are really kind of wearable. So this one's the Sahara. Most of the drugstore blushes are kind of pinks and peach and really neutral, subtle blushes, but sometimes you really want something different and something kind of, you know, which has a statement. So I think these blushes are really statement blushes and very unique, very beautiful, vibrant colors, and for medium to dark skin tones these are absolutely perfect. But if you have fair skin, don't worry, these blushes are very wearable. You can use a light dusting. This one is called Flamingo, and this is a very nice flamingo pink color, and it's a very beautiful pink. It looks quite brighter in the pan, but it's not that bright. It comes off really soft and subtle. So this is Flamingo. This is how it looks. It's a beautiful blush. Next is another pink blush, and this is called Pixie Pink, and this is a kind of a really light pixie bubblegum pink. It's Barbie bubblegum pink. So this is Pixie Pink. The last one from their regular collection is called Flushed, and this one is a really deep color, and this looks beautiful on darker skin. And this is just a deep kind of plummy pink color. So this is how it looks. Very nice pigmentation, absolutely gorgeous blush. There are 5 Blush by 3 palettes in total, and I'm going to start off with the most famous Blush by 3 palette, and which is the Lace. It's mainly peach and coral toned palette. I am really bad at pronouncing these words because I know definitely these are not English names. But this is called Crochet, this is called Gupo, and this is called Chantilly. This one's kind of a brighter coral. This blush seems to be same as Rose Gold, and this seems to be same as the Pantao blush. So I'm just going to quickly compare these with them. I guess I'm right, because this one, the Chantilly blush, does look like the Pantao blush, which was the limited edition. So if you got this palette, you were lucky enough to get the one of the limited edition, which is Pantao in this palette. And you also get the Rose Gold blush, which is the Gupo in the middle. So this and the Rose Gold seems similar. So this was the Lace palette. The packaging of these Blush by 3 palettes is really sleek, and I'm absolutely in love with the packaging. So this is the Pumpkin palette. I think this is one of my favorite palettes because it has such kind of attractive colors. This one is called Pea Pie, which must be pumpkin pie, and this one's called Squash in the middle, which is a beautiful kind of corally pink color. And then this is such a bright orange color. This is called Lantern. So you can see side by side that they are the same. They're absolutely the same product. So if you get the pumpkin palette, you'll be lucky enough to get the limited edition Aruba blush as well. But these two colors are completely new. So these two blushes are matte, and this one has kind of a sheen finish. So this is the formulation. So this one is Lantern, this one is Squash, and the last one is called Pumpkin Pie. And the Pumpkin Pie blush has a very light kind of sheen finish. Next is called Sugar, and this is one of the deeper colored palettes, and it's perfect for fall and winter. This one is called Turbinado, this one's called Muscovado, and this is called Demerara. These names are so hard to pronounce. Well, okay, so on to the colors. So this one reminds me of Suede. This is kind of a nudie pink color. It's kind of more towards nude. And then this one reminds me of Sunrise, and I'm sure that this one would be the same. and this one reminds me of Flushed, but this is not the same color as Flushed. I checked that out before. So I'm going to swatch these for you. So this is the pigmentation. So this one you can see is really similar to the Suede blush. So in case you've missed out on the Suede blush, you can get this palette. So this one is called Flame, and as the name, this one has really bright kind of fiery colors. It has the red color in the center, which is called Bonfire, but this is similar to the Scandalous blush, which was the red one, which is the dupe for Exhibit A by NARS. So if you don't have the Scandalous blush and you want that, then this is the best way to go. So this one is called Furnace, and this is kind of a shimmery satin finish, and I think it has golden shimmer in it as well. So this is kind of an orangey shimmery blush, and this is a true red blush, and this one's called Bonfire, and then this is called Molten. And Molten is kind of a softer shade. It's kind of a nudie peach color. So you can see here that the pigmentation is absolutely gorgeous. You can never go wrong with these blushes. They are so good. They are such a great value for money. And I'm loving the colors. They are so unique that you won't be able to find them in any other drugstore brand. You might be able to find these type of colors in higher end makeup brands, but in drugstore you can never find these type of colors anywhere else. Even in high end brands, if you go to MAC counter, you would see that these type of brighter colors, they just come in limited editions, or they are pro colors, so you won't be able to get your hands on such gorgeous shades even in higher brands, only if you get them in like limited editions. The last one that I have is called Pink Sprint, and this is, as the name says, kind of a pinky toned palette, and this has three beautiful colors. This one is called Pinkini, this one's called Pink Eyes, and this is called Pink Parfait. Gorgeous color pigmentation. Again, you can get one of the limited editions, the Santorini blush. This is absolutely the same blush as the Santorini. So side by side you can see that the Santorini blush is similar to the Pink Eyes. So in case you missed out on the limited edition Santorini blush, which is such a bright pink color, you can get this palette. A really kind of soft pink, then you get a brighter pink, and then you get a really deep berry color. Absolutely gorgeous color, very good pigmentation. So these are all the blushes that I had from Sleek Makeup. I'm going to show you the Sleek contour kits as well. I have all three of them. They come in 3 different shades. It's light, medium and dark. I'm going to start off with the light one. So this one's the light color, and it has a really nice highlighting shade as well. So this is the light. So as you can see, it's really hard to notice the contour on my skin color, but for fair skin people, this is such a perfect contour kit. And I love the highlight. I do use the highlighter in this. It gives a very beautiful sheen to your skin. Okay, next is medium. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you might have noticed that I use this product a lot because I absolutely love the contour shade and the highlighter in this palette. This is perfect for my skin tone. This is the medium. You can see that the highlighting shade is less whiter than the previous one. This is the dark contour kit, and looks like this. So you can see that it's quite dark, and even the highlighter is very kind of orangey golden toned, because this will suit the darker skin people much better, because this will kind of take up their skin undertones, and it will look really natural on their skin tone. So you can see that this is a really golden highlighter with this, and the color is quite dark. So this is the contour and this is the highlighter. Last face product that I have from Sleek Makeup is my Luminous pressed powder, and I absolutely love this pressed powder. The thing about this is that it has a very finely milled golden glitter in it. So if you're using a really matte foundation and you want a very natural glow to your face, this would be the best product to use. It looks like this, and it does come with a sponge applicator. So this one is in 01. I think this is the lightest shade they do. It has a beautiful, it doesn't have any glitter, but it has a sheen to it. Might not show, but this has a really nice sheen. Really nice over matte foundations if you just don't want the foundation to be really matte. So guys, these were all my blushes, my contour kits and my pressed powder from Sleek Makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my collection of sleek blushes. So till my next tutorial, you guys take care. Bye bye.